Ninth module of SQL learning series is going on, and in this video we will talk about the differential backup. Differential backup in SQL Server includes extents which were changed since the last full backup. How SQL Server will know that which extents are changed? SQL Server will get this information from the differential changed map DCM to identify the extents changed since the last full DB backup and then capture these extents. One extent is equal to 8 pages, so the size of the extent is 64 kilobytes. When the SQL Server will take the full DB backup, it will reset the bits of each extent to 0. Now, for example, these are the extents and the bits are 1. It means there is no backups for these extents. So when we will take the full backup, we will take the full backup because full backup is the base for the differential backup. To start the differential backup, we must have one full backup. So we will take the first full backup, and this will full backup will reset the bits, and now this all the data of these extents are stored in this backup full DB backup. So now if there is any change in these extents, then we have to take again the backup that will be the differential backup. Like these are the extents, in these two extents there are some changes, and to take these changes in the backup we will take the differential backup. The differential backup will reset the bits, and now this differential backup have the changes after this full backup. Whatever the changes came, this differential backup keeps that changes. And now after that, again, if there are changes are coming, suppose there are the changes in these extents and there is also new extent, that when we will take the backup, that backup will reset the bits, and then this will be the another differential backup which holds the changes. This differential backup not only hold these extent changes, but the differential backup also have the backup of the previous differential backups. So the last differential backup also holds the backups of the previous differential backups. So what will be the procedure, what will be the steps if we are going to restore these differential backups? The first we have to restore the full backup with no recovery option. With no recovery option means that there are still another backups which we want to restore, and after that we will restore the last differential backup and with recovery option. Now this differential backup supported by all recovery models. Full recovery model also supports the differential backup. We have already studied in the full recovery module, and the next recovery model, simple recovery model, also supports the differential backup. This is the simple recovery model. It also supports the differential backup, and the bulk logged recovery model also supports the differential backup. So all the recovery models supports the differential backups. So now we will present the demo in the SQL Server Management Studio. There we will take the full backup and the differential backup, and we will see there how to take the differential backup and then how to restore them. So let's move to the SQL Server Management Studio. This is the demo for the differential backup. Here we will create some differential backup, and then we will see how to restore them. So we have to follow these steps to create the differential backup. First we will check the recovery model of our database for which we are going to create the differential backup. Whatever the recovery model, all the recovery model supports the differential backup. After that we will create a table in our database with some records, and then I will take the full backup. because to start the differential backup there must be a full backup which will be the base for the differential backup. And then I will insert some data into my table again, and after inserting this data I will create a differential backup, and this differential backup will hold the changes, will keep only those changes, will capture only those changes which occurred since the last full backup. After that I will insert again the records, and then what I will do, I will take another differential backup, and that the second differential backup will capture all those extents which are changed since the last full backup. So this differential backup which I created the after first differential backup, this the second differential backup will also have the changes of the previous differential backup as well. So what will be the recovery steps? If I want to recover the data, I have to first restore the full backup. First I will restore the full backup with no recovery option, and then I will restore the last differential backup, because differential backups are cumulative in nature, so no need to restore all the differential backup, only the last differential backup I will restore. So let's move to the implement these steps, and here we can have two options to recover take the backups for the differential database. We can go here in the tasks, and we can click this backup, and here I can also take the differential backup. Now the recovery model is simple. I can take the differential backup from here. Also I can write here the name of the file and the destination of the file, and then I will click OK, and it will take the differential backup. And here I will take the differential backup. First I will check the recovery model. To check the recovery model, this is the syntax. It's a simple. I can change it to the full because all recovery models are supporting the differential backup, or I can leave it as it is. And I have the table diff table. I will insert the records in this table. This I will insert 200 records in this tables. 200 records are created, and this is the description, and this is the key column of the table. After creating the data, I will take the full backup, because to start the differential backup we must need one full backup. After taking the full backup, I will do some changes. I will take one records. The record has the ID 10, and I will change the description for this record. First I will check what is the right now the description for this column. It's AAA. So what I will change AA with the first diff changes. So the description is changed, first diff changes. Now 10 record has this off, and I will also create the two more records. Before there are 200, now after creating two more records is 202. And after these changes I will create a first differential backup. To create a differential backup, this is the syntax. It's same like the full backup, but here we have to mention the one flag differential, which will tell to the system that this is a differential backup, and it will capture only the changes which occurred after the full backup. So it's successful. After taking the first differential backup, I will insert again two records. There are already 202, and two more records I inserted after the first differential backup. And now I will take the second differential backup. Before creating the second differential backup, let's see the how many records in this table. There are 204. So now I will create the second differential backup with the name of trading db underscore diff2, and it will hold all the changes. It will capture all those extents which are changed since the last full backup. So it means the previous differential backup changes are also in this differential backup. So now there is some problem occurred. I need to restore my database. So I'm going to restore the database. What I will do, I will first restore the full backup with no recovery option, and then I will restore the last differential backup. So let's follow these steps. I will use the master database to restore the database. Now this is my full database backup. I have to restore first full database backup with no recovery option. So it's successful, And because this is the no recovery option, so I cannot right now access the database. If I will try to access the database, it will give the error that system is in the middle of recovery because it's still waiting for the other backups. So I will restore the last differential backup, which is the diff2. So it's successful. Now if I will try to access the database, because I use with recovery, so I can access now the database. And if I will check the table, this table should have the 204 records. So all the data is accessed. This the one record I change is still there or not? Yes, the description is which I changed, it's also available. So this is the way to take the differential backup and to recover the data from the differential backups.